Hello, welcome back. So we're at the SketchUp part of the final project. Let us import our DWG file and remember save your DWG file to the appropriate version so that your SketchUp can open it. Okay, so I saved mine to 2013 because my SketchUp is 2017. I'll import the files, close, and you see when you import your DWG, if you have any attachments like images or whatever, you can just no not you can just SketchUp won't read them. It will only read the lines that you drew. Okay, so it's here. Just another tip that I didn't really discuss last meeting is like we can change the units to centimeters because it's just a lot easier. So you go to Window, Model Info, change the units from meters to centimeters. Okay, close. I think that should be it. Is this centimeters now? Yes, okay, it's already centimeters. And because your DWG was saved in meters, SketchUp automatically converts it to centimeters. So you see over on the lower right side here, the measurement says 83 centimeters. So that's the actual height of this chair if you look at our references. And now, since we did a lot of work with what do you call this, the AutoCAD, now we can just copy the lines for our SketchUp. So Control C is copy, Control V, and then to make this into a plane, let's just draw a couple of lines on top of it. And now it's a plane, reverse faces. And I just like the reverse faces. There are some different effects, whether you're using the white face or the gray face. But in general, it's good practice to have the white face in front because this is the front face. Okay, so you see how quick it is. Our time spent in AutoCAD does not go to waste. In fact, it improves our SketchUp uh, efficiency quite a lot. So it saves us a lot of time. So let me copy that. That's the back and the front of the chair. Let me remove these stilts, which I drew in AutoCAD. Just basically tracing my sketch of the chair. And okay, so this is a little bit more complicated. Then let me just try to trace over this thing. So you can see I'm trying to counterclockwise around this object. And you see there are still some gaps that haven't been filled in. But SketchUp would automatically fill that. And you just need to sort of break down the object, segment it into different sides, and just using the line tool, trace over the CAD file or the CAD drawing. Okay, so now we have our plane here, reverse faces. Okay, so now we have our seat and our chair. I'll try to model the chair for this part because this is the more tricky part. So I'll just make this into a group. I'll make this into a group as well. So double click and then right click, make group. Then make a copy by pressing M plus control. Okay, so I have the seat there. Wait, I want to copy the back as well. So M, control, just tap control, you don't need to hold it. And then drag. Okay. Now I want to draw the grid for the smooth tool over here. You need the grid to draw it. There's like extensions or like third-party programs that lets you draw grids automatically. And I think this button is supposed to create a grid as well, but I still haven't figured out how to use it. I think I just did it like a manual. Let me try. Let me try what happens if I do this. Just clicking around. Nope, I don't know how to use it. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, the basic way. Just draw lines here. And I want to make grids of 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. So I'm just going to type 3. And then to create multiple lines, I'll just say a number and then the letter X. So let's say 7X. Notice the number change on the lower right hand side here where it says distance. And it just automatically copies those lines. So I'll do the same for the other side. M control, type 3, enter, and then 7X. Oops. Sorry, I didn't press enter. You need to left click because it's SketchUp. Okay. Okay, 3. Oh, enter also works. I don't know why it didn't work that time. So 7x and then multiplies like that. Then to save yourself some time, you've seen me like copy paste this manually. Um, just select all of these lines here using left click plus shift the same way you would select multiple files like in any Windows computer. So M again. With M you can copy by tapping or clicking Control, and then I'll click the center here, and then there it is. Oh, sorry, I meant to use rotate. So rotate, the shortcut is Q. So this is the symbol. Again, press Control. That's the sort of copy paste tool. I'll go to the midpoint here, which is highlighted in the blue square. Find like a reference point like there, and then rotate the thing. And now we have a grid. So I'll just erase the overlaps. But before that, I need to explode my what they call seed shape. I'll explode that, making sure everything intersects by double click and then right click, intersect with model. Because like sometimes SketchUp gets a little bit finicky with the planes. So whenever you have like something like this happen, you see you have a plane here and a hole in your plane, so you just draw a line there, just to like remind SketchUp that you want a plane there. Okay, now we have the grid, and now let's just erase the extra parts. You can do this by selecting, left click and drag the different parts, and then delete, or you can also just manually use the eraser tool over here. The shortcut for the eraser tool is E, and yeah, so whichever is more convenient for you. I like using the E tool because like eh, oops, it just makes it easier for me. Also, the shortcut for pan is holding the shift key and the mouse wheel. That's the middle button of your mouse. That's the shortcut for pan. Just makes your work more efficient, so you don't have to keep on clicking these buttons over here to the left. So that's a shortcut for pan. So just do that. Shortcut for pan. I'm holding shift plus the mouse wheel, and then just doing that. Da, 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 da. So this will be the more tedious part of the modeling, just like getting this thing set up. So da, da, setting it up, setting it up. Zooming in is like rotating your mouse wheel. So zooming in will be like rotating the mouse wheel up, and then zooming out is rotating the mouse wheel back. So I'm sure you guys have already like known this, but it's worth repeating just in case those who haven't tried it yet. Okay, so now that we have our grid, I think this is a double line. We'll delete that. Oh no, it's not. Okay. One other thing I want to point out before moving on is like under edge style in view. So view edge style, turn off the profile. So that just makes the lines uniform all around. So it just makes it easier to see where the lines are. So that's view edge style profiles are off. So if you turn off the edges, it turns off all the lines. So you need those edges while you're still modeling edges. Okay. Now I want to add thickness to the seat, which you've seen me done last week. Let's see here. I'll just have it at 1.5 cm. And this one is again the more like tedious part of the modeling process. So I have the push tool here. So to make it easier for myself, I just press Control and then click on an edge, and then it will remember that distance. So now I'll just press Control, double click, Control, double click, Control, double click. And why do we need to control? Because if we don't press Control or tap Control, what will happen is it creates a hollow bottom. So we need a whole shape. So you can see here. To fix this, you can just press Control here with the push button, with the push tool selected to like fill that in. Okay. And I'll just reverse the faces. Reverse the faces. Just making sure everything here is on the right face, the front face, first faces. Control. Just on the push tool, just pressing Control and then double clicking to get the same height all throughout. So I'm just going to start off with the edges here. For me, that's just the easier way to think about it. So at this point, you're kind of like playing Minecraft, but you're creating a chair. So just imagine you're laying down blocks. I don't play Minecraft myself, but I've seen other people play it. Oops. Sometimes that will happen where it will push in the opposite direction. You just have to remind SketchUp that you want to push upwards and not downwards. And also Control Z. You can Control Z in SketchUp. So whenever something you want to do something, just press Control Z. Okay, now I'm going to fill in the rest here. Oops, there you go. There it goes again. I think I will cut this part of the video because it's just me left clicking, and then we'll go to the smooth tool. All right, I'll see you in the next video.